Hi everyone. I'm going to try to get through this, but my voice is going in and out. But I'm using the Better Together transfer on our Aiden style white frame board, the 12 by 18. I've already cut this apart, and here I am just going to write the names of the what's on the transfer on the back. You're going to be able to put the transfer back on the backing paper. You want to put it on the shiny side, and this is way here I just know which side is which. You don't have to write the words. You can just make a little star, heart, a line, anything that you want. I like this better because sometimes I use more transfers from like different packs of transfers. So this way I know which one goes on where. I am just going to fuzz the transfer up on the fuzzing cloth. You'll notice that one side is for fuzzing and the other side is for drying. This bicycle is so cute. I've always wanted one of these bicycles built for two, but I don't have one. I'm just trying to work the bubbles out of the transfer so I get a nice smooth transfer. You don't want any bubbles in the silk screen area. So here I am, I saw one, so I'm just trying to get it out. And just rubbing over it with my hand. I can't wait for spring so that we can get out and start riding bikes again. I have a bike that's going to be in the color that I'm going to make this one, but I need to get it out. It is actually couture teal. It's a pretty bike, but it's not a double bike. I'm just stirring up my paste, and I want it to a nice yogurt consistency. And once it is, I'm going to use my mini squeegee, or my small squeegee, sorry, and add some paste. Now, I had plans on making the handlebars and the seats a different color, but I got so into chalking it that I went right over them and completely forgot what I was going to do. But that's okay. I think it looks adorable still with them being in the same color. I was just going to do it in almond so that it perfectly matched my bike, but that's okay. I could easily wash it off and start again, but I'm thinking that it looks okay the way it is. I'm going to do the basket in white. But before I do the basket, I'm going to peel up my transfer. This is called Chalk and Peel. I didn't want the chalk to dry at the other end of this, on the stencil, so I decided to peel it off to kind of like break the seal a little bit. And I'm going to just use the white to do the basket so that I could peel off the whole transfer. I noticed that I skipped a little spot right here, so I set it back down, and now I am going to pull it away. And wow, that bike turned out so cute. Absolutely love it. I'm going to go ahead and dry it really quick, just so I can go on faster to the next transfer. You don't have to dry it like this. You could just let it sit for about 15 minutes. I wanted to obviously move on quicker to do the video, so I'm going to hit it with my heat gun to dry it. A hair dryer on a cool setting works best, but my hair dryer is downstairs right now. Okay, so I'm going to get the words fuzzed up that says better together. And I'm going to do it on my fuzzing cloth 2 or 3 times just to get some of the stickiness off, because our transfers are really sticky, and if I put that directly onto the board, I would probably warp the stencil. I mean the transfer. The silk screen area would get all stretched out because they are just made of a material, and if you stretch out your clothing, you ruin them. So since our transfers last 8 to 12 times, I want to take care of it. Even though I have gotten quite a bit more uses out of some of my transfers, but the company says that they will last 8 to 12 times. I'm just adding some paste to the transfer and grabbing a new squeegee so that I can do the words. Just making sure to cover the whole transfer. If you heard the knock on the door, my granddaughter wanted to come in and play. Her mom was chasing her. Now when you notice when I pull this up, and even on the bike, there's natural distressing already built into the transfer. Weeding that in vinyl would be a nightmare. I wouldn't even want to attempt it. I mean, I worked with vinyl for years and I love vinyl, but this just makes it so much easier. And there it is. I love when I peel back a transfer and it looks so cute. And I'm going to see, I should have brought the bike down a little bit more because I forgot about the hearts, but I'm going to still use the hearts. There's a lot more hearts that I'm just not going to use, but that's okay. It's no big deal. And the color of that paste is Raspberry Sorbet. It's one of my favorites. That color is so pretty. I'm just fuzzing it off right now. I'm seeing how many of them I can actually add, and there's quite a few I can add. Let's see, I'm looking at it now. I got 7 of them on there, so that's good. And I'm using my multi-tool. Just making sure I got them all covered. And peeling it off. And there we have it, the Better Together transfer. It is so cute. And don't forget, this month, when you buy 3 transfers, you get a 4th one free. Bye, guys.